My goodness. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Say, hey, where you from? Where you logging in from? Come on. Let me make sure I'm all set, y'all. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. I've been working all day. What's up, y'all? Thank you, Jaleesa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Harlem, what's up, cousin? That's right. Don't come in here without pushing that like button. Y'all heard my cousins? Period. What's up, y'all? What's up, Mary? Yes. Come on, Mary. Thank you guys so much. I see Callie in the building. Florida. Okay, VA. Yes, Team Aries in the building. I see you, Seattle. Hey, you guys. Come on in the room. Yes. Thank you, guys. I'm going to pull this up on here, too, so I don't have to... So I do not have to squint. You know the hood girl squint when you be like this, but you real cool, you real chill, but you just can't see all the way good. And you got to do the hood girl squint. I don't want to do that the whole time, okay? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay. This is good. This is good. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Milwaukee in the building. Okay. Miss Sharon, you done moved to Florida. Listen, I know you loving it. Do you like it? Y'all, I've been to Florida one time, and that was for one of my line sisters' weddings. And while the event was absolutely beautiful, my time there was so tragic because my phone was stolen. Honey, I was so hurt. My nerves were so cut up, y'all. I cannot stand. Woo, child, a thief. Oh, Lord. That's the part of me the Lord's still working on. Because, honey, oh, my goodness, y'all. Don't be out here taking stuff from folk. Don't be out here taking stuff from folk, babe. I'm telling you. Yes, Chad. They got me from, it was my fault. Like, in all my years, I have never left my phone anywhere. We was in Tarjay of all places. You would think the morale at Tarjay is a little different, but not everywhere. I found that out. Okay? I found that out, honey. I just knew. I said, no, that's not the community that I'm used to at Tarjay. The community that I'm used to would turn the phone in. Nope. Honey, not everywhere. That's not how it went. Child, my nerves was so bad. Harlem, you sound like my mama. You sound like my mama. She said the same thing, honey. If you steal from somebody, it's nothing that you won't do. She don't care, hey, cat, dog, or nothing. If you a thief, hey, you doing, yes, girl, Tarjay, of all places. I said, oh, that's how y'all do it, Tarjay down here. I know not. Now, you can't do that in Tarjay. Tarjay does not stand for that. But they stood for it that day, child. I called my husband crying. I was so upset, y'all. I can't stand that. He was hot. He was hot, Chad. He was hot. I'm not even gonna go into that story, honey. That husband kicked in real quick. Yes, it was beautiful down there, and we had some good food too. We had some real good food. I wish I could remember the name of that restaurant we went to, but it was lovely. It was lovely. The venue that the wedding was, Everything was beautiful. That was literally my only bad experience with the area. That was like my only bad experience, and that was in um Tallahassee. That was literally my only bad experience there. Everything else was great. Like fighting at Chick-fil-A. Yes, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Going across the street. You can't soil them like that. If you gonna fight, y'all got business to handle. Y'all need to take that to McDonald's. Straight up. Straight up. Take it over there. It don't. I'm just messing, y'all. I'm just messing. No, I say that because y'all, I saw a whole fight break out at the McDonald's up here, and it was the employees. It wasn't even the customer. I was like, dang, y'all. I just want some hot fries real quick. I'm not getting in nobody's business. I don't know. She might have said something about your mama. I don't know. I don't jump in nobody's business because I don't want nobody to jump in mine. I just need my fries to be hot. That's it. That's it. That's all. Y'all handle y'all business. But they was in there soft flying and stuff. I said, boy, whew, wow. I got my fries though. You're not finna do me on my French fries. You see, because what y'all got going on don't have nothing to do with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Y'all, when I tell you I be minding my business, it's on a whole nother level. Y'all just, I was raised that way. Any of y'all been raised by a mama that said, from a child, if anybody asks you such and such and such, you don't know. From a baby. That was ingrained. People say, no, that's the code of the streets. Well, it's the code of old school show enough mamas too, because see, my mama is not of the streets, and we show enough came up that way. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't know. We knew nothing about nothing. Period. Chad, honey, that's what my mama said do. So that's what I did. You ain't finna get me caught up. And she ain't nowhere near the streets. My mama just as old school, old fashioned country Southern belle as she want to be. But honey, somebody asks you a question that has nothing to do with you, you don't know. I was like, yes, ma'am. I know. Hey, don't speak unless spoken to, man. That's real. That's real. A lot of people could benefit from that nowadays. Everybody didn't get that lesson, but hey, it's not my business. Not my business. You better not know. That's right. That's right, Mary. That's right. Peace and love. Peace and love. You know what? I have never seen a fight at the nail salon, but I have on the internet. Like when you watch, I don't know. Do y'all watch Public Freakouts? I watch that all the time, y'all. That's like I guess that's like my guilty pleasure, my ratchet TV or whatever. Cause it is so funny because nail salons, honey, I was like, is it like that for real? Y'all ain't been popping up like that? I've never experienced it at a nail salon, honey. I don't know. I don't know. That's right. If you find yourself in the middle of something, you better find yourself somewhere else. That is right. Y'all listen, I'm so glad that y'all jumped on here with me. We are going to do a live Q&A because a lot of y'all have been asking me to do that for a long time, and I felt like today is a great day. We're getting ready to jump on. We're going to kick it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have service. So this is a great time for me to answer some of the questions. I did a Q&A not too long ago, but I had so many questions I wasn't able to get everyone's questions in the video without the video being super long. So I said I would do a live Q&A, and here we are. Hey, here we are. Here we are. Oh, yeah. Honey, y'all reliving all y'all stories. Y'all thinking about all of it. Everybody that done y'all wrong. Y'all think about everything. That person that cut you off yesterday on the highway, Child, I done stirred up some memory. I wasn't trying to stir nothing up. I was just talking about the French fries I was trying to get at McDonald's, but they was back there. I did get my fries though. I ain't gonna lie. That they did pull it together because I was like, listen, now I'm supporting y'all business, and hey, I didn't come in here for that. I just came in here to get some fries and to get on out of here. Cause listen, cause when folks start popping like that, and I don't know them that good, oh, I'm getting on out of there. I'm getting on out of there because see, you don't know everybody, and folk can be on their last straw and want to take everybody out. And honey, you're not gonna do me, folk. You know, so but I did get my fries. Cause they was hot. They made them special for me. That's why I was shocked when they was fighting. I said, y'all got that hot grease right there. You can't do that. Y'all gonna mess around, chill. 300K for Mary Kay's birthday. Yes, Alice. Yes. I second that motion. So if you know your mom and them ain't hit that subscribe button, tell them to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and get it out the way. Because you know, this is the thing about subscribing. You can literally watch people's content for years and be a supporter and not even realize that you're not subscribed. It's happened to me before. I totally understand. You don't have to hit that subscribe button to enjoy my content. So the fact that y'all go the extra mile to do that means a lot to not just me, but all of the content creators that you support. It seems so minute, it seems so small, but y'all, it's really not. Those likes, y'all, even the dislikes, believe it or not, it all works. It all works in the analytics. People don't know that. That's the inside of YouTube. When people be on there talking about, oh, I can't stand her. Why you always talking? Why you always got something to say? Why you always, every time I come on here, you talking. And I'm like, girl, run it. Keep running it. Because they be there every video. So I'll be like, okay. You working for the good of my analytics. And I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you be on here every Tuesday. And I still be talking. So you know. Let's jump into these questions, y'all, because I'm hungry talking about those fries. Let me see. Mary. And I may not see everybody's. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to. What is your sorority? I am a member of the illustrious, the absolutely amazing, the devastating, wonderful women of Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Yes, I'm a Delta. Amen and amen. It's one of the best decisions of my whole entire life. One of them. Definitely. I adore my organization. Adore. Let me look down here, y'all, because I'm squinting. That's what I said I wasn't gonna do. I can see though. Don't come on here talking about it's because you finna be 40 tomorrow. That's why you squinting. Don't come on here popping off. Cause I remember last time we went live and y'all wasn't popping off, but I asked y'all how old y'all thought I was gonna be, and I believe it was Harlem that hit the nail on the head with the first guess, and I had attitude because she didn't give no like a roundabout guesses first. She just hit the nail. She gonna have the nerve to hit the nail on the head and just say 40 off gate. Like you just gonna come at it like that. So don't come in here talk about that's why you squinting because you finna be 40. I'm not with the jokes tonight. Okay. Let me say thank you so much, you guys. Let me oh, here we go. Let me see. Let me see. Harlem, you know what you did. I love y'all. I do. I see you, Louisville. Chad, this one is late. Why is this one so slow? Y'all, I'm about to look at this one. Another one's slow, Chad. Um, Kelly, welcome. Kelly, subscribe today, y'all. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. New cousins. We love new cousins. Okay, let me scroll up, y'all. Lisa, Jamaican Beauty, are you where you imagine yourself to be at 40? Wow. Yes and no. That is such a great question. Oh man. I would say no because I had no clue where I'd be at 40, honestly. So no in that regard, but yes in the regard of I always knew I'd be successful. So I didn't know how. Okay, let me put it to you like this. A while ago, and I always refer back to this because this is the perfect way to describe this. A while ago, I was reading an article, and Ice-T was being interviewed, and they asked him, "Do you consider yourself a rapper or an actor?" And he basically said, "I'm a hustler. I do a lot of things very well. So if at the time acting is paying the bills and I'm finding that success doing it, that's what I'm going to do. If music is paying the bills and I find success doing it, that's what I'm going to do." And I think it's important because there are so many people like that are underrepresented. There are a lot of people out there like that, including myself. It's like, okay, it's like everyone pushes, I've always had this dream of being this, and now I'm this. And if you do A, B, or C, you will arrive at Z. And you have to be right here, good at this one thing. And that's like the normal narrative to success. Well, there's an entire population of people out there who just do a lot of things well. Y'all, if I made a list of all the things that I do, y'all be like, dang. Not in a like a braggartly way. It's just that I just am blessed to be able to do things. So I never imagined myself being a successful content creator, but I always knew I'd be a success at something that I did, whether it was hair, whether it was nails, whether it was spoken word, whether it was acting, whether it is writing, whether it was running, whether it was basketball, whether it was drawing. Like all of these things could have very well been the thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, and I've never been one to just try to push everything to the side. I want to see everything. I've consulted. I have a master's in marketing, business marketing. I've done that for a while. I helped get other businesses off the ground. It's so much that could have been, but God, see, come on now. God said, you see, that there is a community of people waiting for you to jump on YouTube. Now, mind you, I've been over here about a good 10 years, so I didn't know my community was over here because it see, God's timing is a little bit different than ours. So, in the meantime, I was doing all kinds of y'all. I done social work. I love social work because I grew up in that. Most of my family, like my sisters, my mom, grew up in education, local government, funding, fundraising, creating. I created after school programs in PA. I wrote several grants for programs for youth in PA. So I've done a lot of things at a very efficient level. And I just thank God for that, to be able to say those things. And yeah, so that was the very long answer to your question. No, I never imagined myself being here, but I have imagined myself being successful, and that's just because I have a successful mother. I have successful siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins. I come from very strong, y'all. It's just a blessing. It's a blessing. The stock that I come from, it is a blessing. None of this stuff is just for me, just I just came out and I'm just everything. I've been poured into literally my whole life. So it's a blessing to be able to do this. But I knew I was gonna be successful at some. All this stuff I do, somebody finna say something to me, because see, and y'all, I'm not done. I'm still doing a whole bunch of stuff. I just don't be talking about it just because, you can't talk about everything all the time. You just got to roll it out. But you better believe my cousins on my YouTube side gonna be the first to know. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. I hope that answered your question. So yes and no. I knew I would be successful, to be honest. I felt like that. I feel like that. I'm a child of God. I try to do things right. I put myself in situations to where they may be a little bit different, but and I have a tremendous amount of faith. Tremendous. Because it took me a long time to get here, y'all. So nothing was overnight. Nothing. Munching with Max. What editing software do you use? I use Final Cut Pro. That's what I use as far as editing my videos. I've been using Final Cut Pro. My husband actually bought me Final Cut Pro as a transition into, because at first I was doing everything on my computer. I was filming on my computer. I was editing just the regular software that's on the computer. I was in iMovie for a long time, and it did me well. It allowed me to learn editing things. And if you guys know anything about me, as far as my content, editing is a huge part of what I do, the way I do things. And that goes into other stuff that I do. The other things that I do, it trickles into this. So I started off then, and then my husband was like, "We about to upgrade you to Final Cut Pro," and I was like, "I don't know Final Cut Pro." He was like, "You'll learn it, you got it," and yeah, I learned it. I studied it. I did a lot of studying via YouTube University, and I have a notebook full of notes, literally. And yeah, I just learned it. And then over the years using it, you learn different tricks and different ways that you do things that may be different than other people. And with a software like Final Cut Pro, you can really be very creative. You can be very creative. You can learn how to do one thing and then learn how to do another thing and then combine those things and then do something that no one else is doing. Like, it's just a lot of things you can do creatively if your mind will take you there. So yes, Final Cut Pro. As far as editing my photos, sometimes I use well, that just depends. That really depends. Mostly, a lot of things sometimes I use what is it called? InstaShot. I use that sometimes. Just depending on what I'm doing, because there's different types of edits for different things. So I use that a lot. Child, there's so many editing apps I have on my phone. I just have to look. But as far as photos, but as far as videos, definitely Final Cut. Definitely Final Cut. And I get that question a lot, actually. Oh, Chad. Hold on. Harlem, what have you learned about yourself in the past year that you didn't know about yourself before? Ooh. In the past year that I didn't know about myself before. I would have to say that well, I can't really say. In the past year, I have definitely been tested, but what I learned is, I guess, the extent of my I don't want to say resilience, because we all are resilient. We were created to be able to wipe stuff off of our shoulders. But this year has taught me to be more spiritually resilient, if that makes sense. I didn't know how spiritually strong I could be. And this year definitely it showed itself approved. I've always known that I'm a believer. I am. And but yes, certain things will test you, certain time periods in life will test you. And this like bout with COVID, that's really what did it. That is really what did it, y'all, because we had long COVID, and honey, that will, oh man, when you pushing up on, really, when you, after the first week, you fed up with it. You sick and tired of being sick and tired after the first week, let alone the fourth week that you're going into it, and you still can't seem to shake it. And it's you and your spouse, your loved one, who you are going through that with. And it was really, really rough. But when I tell y'all, we held on, and I'm not even playing, we held on to God's unchanging hand like you would not believe, because going through that situation will make you question your whole entire health. You could be healthy your whole life and Lord, we was like, oh Lord, please let my lungs make it through this, and please make sure that one of my lungs don't drop, and please make it. It was tough, because when it goes on so long, you start to feel like, if if you let it take you there, you will start to feel like there's no way I'm about to come out of this normal. There's no way I'm about to come out of this as healthy as I was before. And then, mind you, after going through it, after, finally getting our positive results after a month, we still had side effects. So we've been dealing with COVID for a long time. So that's the one thing that it taught me. Don't fret, because not even a pandemic has the final say over what's going on in your life, in your health, in your strength, in your family. Not even a pandemic can change the plans that God has for you. And you have to be able to hold on to that. You gotta have something that keeps you grounded when you go through certain things. For me, that's what it was. Being as strong spiritually as I possibly could. Because had I not done that, I would have broken, and my husband would have broken. And I know y'all may think like, is he the head of your household? And that's a whole different discussion. People have their different beliefs. But in my household, yes, he is. So, but with that being said, I am his backbone. So if I break, he's done. That's how that works. And it's a spiritual binding sort of thing. Like, we literally are one. So, I have to, I gotta be all right. You know what I'm saying? I have to be. And the only way that would have happened, like, he couldn't make me better. He couldn't make me okay. And as much as we love each other, there's nothing I could do. Nothing I can do for him. And it was just crazy. We both had to reach deep. So this year definitely taught us that we are a lot spiritually stronger than we even knew that we were. And man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, y'all, for real. Because I was like, Lord, I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing this season. I was, it was rough. It was rough, y'all. But came on out on top, on top, on top, top, on top, on top, on top. Huh? You need me, baby? Sorry, that's my daughter. Huh? Oh, okay. Are you good? Okay. Okay. Okay, y'all, that was my baby. Who said loose lip? Y'all, I'm way up the chat. I'm sitting here looking at loose lip sync ships. Yes, 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 absolutely. Um, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. JKTK. Hey cousin, I had a question. My head is a little on the big side. I measured and it was about 26 inches around. Can you help me find a wig that will fit? Listen, most wigs, like their large size, their circumference is around 23 to 24. But I have never seen a wig size that was larger than that. But I do know, I believe they exist. But I don't know if you know Kyra Sean. She's another content creator here on YouTube. She is a wig whisperer. She focuses on that. That's one of her points, that she has a point system when it comes to wigs, and that is one of that's something that she considers. Is it what she calls big head friendly? Is it or is it not? Because that's something that's important to her as well. You should definitely check her out, and because I don't know. The largest that I've seen, I think, was like 24 inches in circumference. And I know you can snip certain areas in order, you know, you could do some customizations, but if you're looking for something to come as is, as far as, you know, the size goes, I would definitely check out Kyra Sean, and I'm sure she can lead you in the right direction as far as that goes. How long Teddy gonna keep that bonnet on? Listen, Teddy is happy with the bonnet, okay? Teddy don't listen now. This is my good bonnet too, honey. Teddy is just keeping it secure for the times when I lose my main bonnet and I'm like, dang, I need a bonnet. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna grab this one, okay? Teddy chilling. Teddy is chilling. Okay, okay. Yes. Teddy's going to have the bonnet on. That's just where we are with that. Philly, would you consider opening a hair salon? Woo! That is a loaded question. Yes, I would consider opening a hair salon. Would I consider working there 5 days a week? Nah. Nah. Shad, listen, I've been a part of the salon life before, and it is, I don't know if it's my calling. I really don't. You know, to be honest, I probably am more of a kitchen beautician. Although I'm licensed. I don't mean that in the technical term. I like a vibe. I want the vibe. The vibe would have to be super duper perfect for me to be there 5 days a week. Or however many days. The vibe would definitely have to be there. The people there would definitely, yeah. Salons, honey. Salons sometimes be, I don't know, the energy be off sometimes. So it would have to definitely align correctly. But to own a salon and hire stylists, oh yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And we just go cut it right there. Yeah. We just gonna cut it right there. Let's see. What advice would you give to us married folk for a good marriage? Because you and your husband's chemistry makes me smile. Oh, you know, to be honest, I have like no advice, and I know that I just have no. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm getting all these notifications. Oh, this is we have food coming because I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not. You think I am? I'm not. I'm not cooking tonight. Um, we are truly unconventional. So we don't really, the biggest piece of advice that I would give anybody is to keep people out of your interpersonal business, like the tight weavings of your marriage. Keep people far far away from that. Have some privacy. And I know in this day and age with social media, it's hard, but it's really not hard. Even for people, think about it. My husband and I are both content creators, and there are parts of our lives that nobody knows. So it's possible. We just have to scale back a little bit. Now, honey, child, Uber Eats will let you know that they dropped something off. John, will tell you 17 times or something out there. Am I blurry? I think I'm blurry. Okay, there it is. That would be the biggest piece of advice. Just keep people, and when I say people, I mean everybody. Everybody. Okay, just okay. Just keep people out of it. Just do that. And I don't know what your belief system is, but if you are a believer like I am, you gotta keep God first. Keep God first, and you'll have. Now they about to take me off. Keep God first, and you will have an accountability, and your partner will have an accountability like no other. Okay. See, because if one person is just accountable to another person, and then that person is accountable to, we need something bigger than us to hold us accountable and to ground us. For that, that's God. That's it. We trying to make it to heaven. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest. We trying to make it to heaven, and part of that is being true to each other and doing things for each other, because we made a vow not just to ourselves but to God. So we are trying to do things. Everything that we do, we try really, really hard to just be pleasing to God. That's why we don't fake the funk or nothing. A lot of times people be like, "How you, girl? I know you. You joking. I know you came up in church, but you joking, you kiki, and church folk usually don't." I'm not a church folk. I am not. I am one of the realest Christians you will probably ever meet in your entire life. Why? Because what we finna sit up here and lie for? And he already knows us. What are we like pretending with this super Christian cape on that we are just, and then we not be like, you know what I'm saying? I am who I am, and I'm still a work in progress. So yes, I be crunk. I am made the way that I'm made. So why am I, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that. I feel like people have this envisionment of what a believer is supposed to be and say and talk like and pray like, and to me, God knows me. He knows my spirit. So why would I come to him from any other angle than my own authentic angle? Why would I do that? We're the same way in our marriage. We we come at it at a very authentic angle. I'll say that. We're not trying to be, anybody, we're not trying to be like any other power couple. You see power couples, and you see, Harriet and Carl, or Vivian and Phil, or we're not trying to be like any married couple, because we are two very interesting individuals on our own. So our marriage is the same way. Like, we didn't even get married for like 13 years, y'all. We was together kicking it. We was shacking up. Chad, the elders was so upset with us, honey. They took us to the altar in prayer. My mom was like, girl, I am yet praying for you. They was yet praying for us, honey. We drove them crazy. When we got married, they was so happy. And it's not because we didn't want to get married. Our lives were not there yet. We were in a long distance relationship for years. We're not about to get married while we live 500 miles. Just certain things were like that. When we first met, we were in college. We felt we were too young. We're not about to get married in college. You know what I'm saying? So it just happened to be that long. And people were like, don't you feel some type of way that y'all? No. We're like super happy. And folk was worried why we're not married. Not excited and happy for us that we're happy. And we always thought that was really weird. We were like, so it doesn't matter that we're just happy and taking our time. It doesn't matter at all. Okay. So we're just unconventional, and that works for us. It works for us to just do what works for our foundation, what works for our spiritual selves. That's what we do. We do everything in our own way. Even the way we tithe, y'all. We do things. We support small businesses. We give to certain organizations. That's how we tithe. We do the things that we feel on the inside. We don't do the things that necessarily people say how they say you have to. We do what spiritually we feel led to do. And that's the same thing in our marriage. And we have fun. We are not, like I said, being a believer, it doesn't mean that you are like, I don't know. People just have this idea, y'all. We have so much fun. We have so much fun. Being married is lit. Both better quit lying. I'm telling you the truth. Have fun with your spouse. Okay, that's it. That's all. Y'all are married, as my husband will tell you in a minute. He will tell you in a minute. Nothing is, and that goes across the board, y'all. I know we kind of like angle it. But no, that's everywhere. Y'all just do y'all. You do what you want to do. Just have fun. Y'all want to run outside and it's pouring rain one day, and y'all want to run outside. In a minute, I'll be like, baby, I dare you to run out there. Like, just little stupid stuff. I ain't going out there. I try to push him out there. We're just us. We're just us. And that is what I would suggest for any married couple. Just have fun with each other. Have something to hold you accountable, something bigger than the both of you, and keep folk out your business. Everybody. And I'm talking about the main business. You can let people be a part of your lives and a part of your joy and happiness. Talk about the main business. Don't let folk, because they be like, girl, you remember that time hey, bro, you gonna sit up here and she gonna sit up here and say, and y'all done been past that 17 years ago, and folk bring stuff up. Now you got attitude. You go to the house with attitude. You was supposed to bring them back some dinner, and you decided, no, I got attitude, so I'm not going to bring you back no dinner, because you remember 17 years ago when we had sat up there. Now you see, that's why you keep folk out your business. That's why you keep folk out your business. Period. Am I getting pixelated? Hold on, maybe it's because I'm on here too. Let me see. Thank you, Cash App. Thank you. D, I see this one. Thank you so much for the birthday gift. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm pixelated. I look clear on my end. I do. Paula, yes, not a church folk. And listen, I love church folk. I do. I grew up in the church, so I love. So when I say that, I'm talking about a certain type of church folk, y'all. What is going on? Y'all, child, I will see a light in a minute and be like, hey. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to shoot a text to my baby. My little baby. I got to make sure she's... Okay. But yeah, it's a certain type of church folk that I'm talking about. Not the real deal ones, but the ones who out here just church in theory. Like you go into the church building and you may even hold some positions, but you're not, you know, you want everybody to feel like you are just perfect and I'm about to cast all the judgment in the world on you. And meanwhile, at the ranch, you know, I can't get with that because I feel like it pushes people away from God. I feel like that. I feel like it pushes people away, and that's the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like people look at that and be like, see, that's why I don't go to church, or that's why I don't believe, or that's why, and that is not the truth. Because just because people say that they're, believers doesn't mean it's an action. It's an action verb. It's a verb. You gotta, but unfortunately, people will look at that and be like, well, if that's what that's about, then I'm not, and that sucks. That sucks. You got to be real with folk, man. Be real and come at them a certain way. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. That's right. You can't fool the creator. You can't. That's why I be like, why you not? You can't. He already know. He knows. Like, man, Chad, I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. Chad, I was just listening to Wipe Me Down the other day. God, no, I don't know. I just don't see the point of being phony about it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Chantal, I'm so sorry. The last member of our Baptist church in Texas. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I'm definitely sending prayers, thoughts, warm hugs, well wishes to you and your family, your loved ones. Man, I am sure she is resting well. Resting well with her reward. Oh, man. I know that feeling, though. I know that feeling. Definitely sending vibes your way. Definitely sending vibes your way to you and your loved ones. Deepest condolences. We have another cousin who just recently lost her father too, I believe. So definitely sending out good vibes and love and hugs y'all way. Everybody's way. Everybody's way. Natasha, yes. Holy in a bit hood. Holy in a bit hood. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's how I was cultivated. That's how I was cultivated. How can I just now I'm not that anymore. Yeah, that's me. I feel like there's a beauty in being an earnest believer, an honest believer. I feel like that. I feel like that's what's going to draw more people. I just feel like that. I feel like people know when you lie. People know when you ain't for real. People know that. God loves me the way that I am. And I know that to be true. I know that. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. You know? So I listen to crunk music, so I'm not a good person. Man, I'm out here trying my best to do God's work. You're gonna be mad at me because I'll be listening to gator boots and the pimped out Gucci suits. Come on now. Come on now. Now, folk will do that. They be like, you. Meanwhile, at the ranch, they ain't helped nobody with a light bill in the last 75 years. I'm like, man, you're something else. Now I'm out here trying to do right. Because, if you live right, heaven, y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. She is up in heaven fishing and playing slots. I know that. Oh, that just me. Because I know I got some family up there that's just having a good old time. Oh, man. Good old time. Kelly, are you doing anything special for your birthday? You know what? I don't know. To be honest, I never know what's going to happen on my birthday. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like somebody has something up their sleeve. I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know. I never make plans on my birthday because I never know if my family. Ultimately, being around my family, that's the best. Being around the people I love and I just love to kick it with, that's the best. And you know, we in this pandemic, although it's coming down, mentally I have to get to the point where I could be around a lot of people. So I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Child, I'm so late in these. I'm trying to get caught up on the chats. Hold on, y'all. I'm these chats. I'll be trying to. Child, yes, McKinney, there is beauty in our brokenness. It is. When you think about this, listen, y'all got to understand. I'm not Jesus. Even Jesus got upset in the Bible. Y'all remember when he was flipping over them tables because them folk was on church grounds trying to sell their doves and stuff, and Jesus was like, "You can't do that. How am I held to a higher standard?" I try to do right. That's all. I try to do right, and I just try. I try. I just try to do right. I meet people where they are, and I try to do right. That's why I am the way I am. You know, I've said this before, y'all. We have no lie. We have atheists who watch my videos and will say in a minute, like, listen, for some reason, I feel comfortable. Like, I don't. I just feel like a. I've had somebody to ask me, you know, if I want to learn more about Christ, how can I? Y'all, that's why I say you never know in the back end. We joke, we kiki, but y'all, if y'all can't tell, this is totally real. This is real. I ain't lying to y'all. I love me some God. People be like, you talk about that too much. You don't have to be here. That's the only response that I have for that. If that bothers you, man, you're gonna have a problem on my channel. I'm not dialing that back. Period. I'm not. How you think I'm not? I'm not. There's a purpose behind everything, y'all. And some people don't understand that. They be like, you can't joke. It's not when you are a fun person, you have fun about the things that you know. What I know is church. What I know is the hood around the world. That's what I know. That's where I'm from. That's who I am. So I know these people. I know these lives. I know stories. I know these characters. And there's a purpose behind everything. It's a purpose behind everything, y'all. I ain't lying. It's a purpose behind everything. My ministry is not the same as everybody's ministry. I'm not supposed to come at it like everybody else supposed to come at it. Everybody has different ways they supposed to come at it. But you know, some folks be like, girl, you ain't supposed to come at it like that. You ain't supposed to come at it like that. And I'll be like, well, I'm going to come at it like that. And then, you know, they be mad. Folk be calling my mama. I'll be like, y'all ain't got to call my I'm about to be 40 tomorrow. Y'all can stop calling my mama. Y'all, but you know, Chad, folk be like, They be like, don't. I be like, you can call her, but she's gonna tell you the same thing. She is gonna tell you the same thing, honey. Don't forget that was Cookie back in the day. Now she's gonna tell you. Don't you call her talking about her daughter. You might get Cookie real quick. You might. Folk be the nigga that do that. Child, when you grew up in church, them folk got a hold on you for the rest of your life. They be like, LaWanda, that's my mama. LaWanda, How your baby doing? What's going on with your baby? Lawanda. I'll be like, Chad, listen. Y'all, I have left church before. That's a whole nother story. I have left a church before. Because it didn't suit my spirit. And it was a church that I love deeply. Didn't suit my spirit. I started a youth mass gospel choir. Y'all was one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life. These kids, awesome. And I faced a lot of backlash. I faced a lot of judgment from people who should not have done that. I faced a lot of judgment in the church because I was a single woman, not married, with 2 children. How dare I gather these young people together, give them something productive to do, let them continue to cultivate their spirit? How dare I think that I was the person? Now, mind you, nobody else had done it. How dare I, honey? Some folk came at me like that, and I said, this right here is no longer watering my flowers. So I'm going to go where I'm watered. I don't care how long I've been at a church. Y'all, I ain't lying. I'm going to go. But the thing about church is this. It's not the church. It's select people. It's select people. It's not the church, y'all. I don't want y'all to think it's not the church. It's select people. And I'm telling you. Because the other folk at the church was like, no, you're not finna come out like they said it in their elder way though. In their elder way. Now you leave that baby alone. She is doing a good thing for those kids. Honey, they was not finna have it. You don't tell her that. So they had my back. They had my back. They had my back for sure. So that's another thing that I got from it. Them folk love them some me. Cause when them select few was getting ugly, they was like, all right now. I ain't a killer, but don't. That folks like, you're not gonna do her like that. You're gonna sit down and continue to sit down. But see, the thing is, I'm spiritually strong enough not to let that deter me and to understand that that's just y'all. I know I'm pixelated. There we go. And I know that that's just a specific people. That does not represent the body. It doesn't represent that at all. But unfortunately, everybody doesn't know that. And when your feelings are hurt in the church, it can deter you if you are able to be deterred. Fortunately, I wasn't. You're not gonna deter me from my God. That's one thing that's not gonna happen. It's no, you can forget that. You can forget that. But I know other people are more sensitive to that and may not be as strong spiritually. And it could have been a deterrent. If it had been somebody else, it could have been. Because our show was like, oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. How dare I do something positive with the church? Now, mind you, I didn't ask for $1 from anybody. Again, going back, I told you I do a lot of stuff. I know how to fundraise. I know how to write grants. I know stuff. I know how to do stuff. So I didn't ask nobody for nothing. 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 Child, I'm booking gigs. I don't even know how to book gigs. I'm booking programs and stuff for the children. Child, I was like, I'm a booking agent, period. I'm a booking agent. Bookings at maryk@gmail.com, period. Put it on my resume. I book. Huh? Y'all need me to book for y'all program? I'll put it on my resume because I was booking for those babies. We was at all the little celebrations and the little festivals and stuff. I was booking for those children. Them things were singing. All the gospel songs I sang in college, I brought it all to the babies. They was like, oh, I like this. I was like, I know, Johnny, we used to kill it back in college. They was happy about it. They loved it. Oh, Miss Sharon. Yes, that's true. We do have to have spiritual growth. That's true. Yeah, y'all now we'll mess around and have service today. Y'all keep on. Y'all keep on. We'll have a service today because y'all talking about, but at the end of the day, 10% of my experience in church has been this is my experience. 90% of my upbringing in church was some of the best years of my life, and it planted that seed in me that is the reason I am the person who I am today. Had I not had those experiences, had I not, you know, y'all, and listen, let me tell you something. I used to be so upset, honey. We got to go to Sunday school, first service, second service, revival, vacation Bible school. Now, vacation Bible school did have good snacks. I will say that. Because again, I'm, very humble beginnings. So I was going for those snacks. I was about to get me my snacks, okay? But you learn stuff there. You learn the little songs for the books of the Bible, all that stuff. Y'all, those are seeds. Those are seeds. And it's not something got to be planted in order for it to grow. You got to plant something and then allow the children to learn how to think and learn how to focus and learn how to do things independently, to think independently, and to know that if you planted those seeds, they're not going to stray, but so far, and if they do, they will come back. They can, I'll say, they can come back because that seed has been planted. It's a blessing that the seed was planted. I mean, otherwise, I wouldn't know to, I wouldn't know, y'all. I'd be a totally different person. Straight up. Straight up. Yes, you remember those vacation Bible school snacks? Yes. Man, y'all, summertime, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'll be like, y'all be playing something. I'm like, I'm serious. Y'all think y'all people. I'll be like, if y'all stick around long enough on my channel, you'll know that we ain't playing these are some show. My mama said that. My mama said, let me tell you something. I jumped on one of your lives. She said that you showing up some church babies. And she said, what you got your cousin? Y'all some showing up. I said, wait, I'm telling you, it just is what it is. And not everybody, I understand. I don't want you to think that you have to believe or think a certain way to be a part of this YouTube family. I just said we got people who don't believe at all, who's in here. I'm not saying in the live right now, but who have reached out to me and we've had conversations. I'm telling you, you just never know. And y'all are so welcoming to people. There's people in here right now who have welcomed some of those people. So it's like y'all are a reflection of me, and I appreciate y'all so much because I want that type of atmosphere. You don't push people. You try to bring them in, and you got to meet people where they are. That doesn't mean you go to where they are. That just means you understand and you try to see things through a different focal point. Like you try to think like this person does not believe at all. So you can't come at that person like, and you finna set up here and do this. Let me tell you something right now. If you die today, you finna, honey, listen, you will be a nervous wreck after talking to some folk. Now, you got to try to do, it's ways. That's all I'm saying. It's ways. Everything don't have to be the same way because honey, you put some of them deacons on them. These folk will never come to the Lord. Them days will be so scared. They'll never come over there. It's like fishing. Sometimes you got to put a different piece of bait on there. They don't want that little piece of bread you just put on there. Now, my husband said him and his folk, I think he said they put like something mushed up flour dough with garlic and onion seasoning on there. He said, baby, those fish tear that up. I said, what kind of North Carolina fish? Y'all fishing with garlic, onion, dough balls? Y'all, my husband's so country. He said them things will bite. Those fish will bite. I said, honey, listen, I'm from Erie, PA, on the lake, and I don't know if the fish in Lake Erie is biting the garlic and onion. I think they more wreck. They don't have the flavor to it like the Lowry's, but he said they put Lowry's on it and everything, and those fish will bite, Chad. I said, well, hey, North Carolina fish said, listen, don't come over here with no bland, unseasoned dough balls. Don't do that, because ain't nobody checking for those. Period. Throw some Lowry's on there. Throw some Lowry's on there. We might talk to. Woo! Sometimes the trouble in your life is the lesson you have to show and grow to another. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. The things you go through, you can teach to others so that they may go around that particular tribulation and not have to go through. We don't have to go through a lot of stuff. Y'all, some stuff we really don't have to go through. I want y'all to know that. We don't. We really don't. And other stuff is and stuff is not always. I think everything bad happen to us is we be like, man, that's the devil just trying to mess with me. Not all the time. Mm-mm. Some stuff is the reactions of some of our actions. We can't forget that stuff. If we do stuff and stuff come back and kick us in the butt, it's not. You know how we be. You know we be like, yo, the devil really been on me this week. Well, I don't. You beat up 5 people last month. I don't know if you and you stole from them. So I don't know if it's I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. But no, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, brother. I don't. I mean, sometimes we give the devil too much credit. Sometimes we just need to do a little bit better, and some of that stuff will come up off of us. But that's a whole nother topic. I had to learn that you can't just be, child. I've always been a pretty straight, like streamlined person. Even growing up as a child, they always make jokes. They be like, "You ain't never get." We have the whooping conversations as children. Who got? Do y'all do that? Now we're not going into if you believe in corporal punishment or not. We're not. That's not even the conversation, because I don't physically discipline my children, but I grew up in a household where you could get it. So I see both ways. So we're not even having that. But my siblings be like, you ain't even getting no whoopings growing up. But that's because I seriously didn't do anything. I was a hermit. I was very freakishly shy. So I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't do anything. That's probably why. Like if my personality was popping like that, maybe I would have got a whooping or two. I don't know. But my sisters, they oh my God. Chad, they so mad. They be so mad. You ain't never get. But I didn't, y'all. I wasn't no suck up though. Like I wasn't like that. I just ain't say nothing to nobody. So I didn't have a chance to get a whooping because I ain't do nothing. Literally. I didn't have a chance at all to experience it. Oh, now Natasha, what was you doing that you was getting whooped daily? Now, was you acting up in the grocery store? Now, listen, let me tell you something. If it's one thing that's up there with a thief, honey, when I see them children act up at the grocery store, up and down them aisles, y'all can ask my daughter. It literally, y'all, I be so upset. I'm like, do you hear that baby talk to his mother like that? I be like, that's how y'all do it now? Yeah. Wow. Them kids be in the grocery store lit to the mug. I be like, oh yeah. Let me get on up out of here, chat. I got to just get the rest of my groceries and get on out of here, because I can't, my nerves be so bad when I see stuff like that. Nisha, honey, the wind knocked out of your chest. Now listen, let me tell you something. Now my mama might see this, but listen, now she is not violent. I have to preface this by saying this. This is few and far between. But my mama got a real quick jab. And if it connect with your chest bone at any time, let me tell you about the win, honey. And this ain't even my mama, man, she's so cool. Okay, so let me tell you this story. Now I don't know. I was young. I was a child again, growing up. We were, dang, I don't know how old I was. We was in the projects. It wasn't the best neighborhood in the world, but it wasn't the worst. But there was a young lady who, and I wish I knew who she was now. She's much older than me now because I was a child. But she was getting like abused. She was getting hit by her boyfriend. And my mother was like the neighborhood, everybody, and still to this day, everybody who knows her loves her. She's always been that person. And she still is to this very day. But she ran to our house. And where we lived, our projects, they were just a long row of, like connected little project houses or whatever. Not Cracker Jacks, but I don't know. Do y'all have? We call it Cracker Jacks. I don't know, but it wasn't that. But it was like brick, just a long row of them. She ran across the street 2 hours, to get away, and he called himself running after her. Y'all, my mother. Woo! Let me tell you something. If you're not ready for that jab to the chest, you don't have a shot. Okay? It was snow outside, and he got on out of there too. He got on out of there, and it was, y'all. I said, listen, you better stop. You never know who you finna run into. He thought he was finna just run in there. My mama said, not so. You not finna. No, you're not. No, you're not. That was crazy. That was the first time. That was the time I saw. I said, "Dang, mama, you strong." She did that thing. She did that, Chad. Yeah. So I definitely know the power of a mother's jab. I have seen it. I have seen the air come out of a person's chest, Chad. I said, boy, you got to be more careful. You don't run up in nobody's house, Chad. You got to be more careful. Yes, Sharon. She whip. I said, man, you can't be out here doing stuff. Can't be out here doing stuff. I told you, my mom, she old school. She's a traditional Southern mother. She instilled the best values. But she don't play. She does not play. She does not play, y'all. Well, at least that's how she was with us. With the grandkids, it's like she a whole nother person. I'll be like, ooh. Don't they switch up on you with the grandkids? Grandkids, it's like they don't even have the same rules or regulations. The grandkids will come in. Yeah, something runs through me too when I see kids out of control. I've never had to deal with that. Thank God. Oh my goodness, because y'all, I don't know how I would have. God know what to do, because I don't know. That irks me. And to see the parents struggling, because I be wanting to just help so bad, but I be like, I can't. Y'all know, going back to what I said, I don't be in folk business, but I be wanting to just help so bad. If snatch his little tail up was a feeling, that's what I be feeling in the grocery store. That's what I be feeling. Barbara, you're gonna have such a good day tomorrow. I know, y'all. I'm excited. This is a new decade. It's a new decade, and it's about to be lit, y'all. It's about to be lit. Y'all just stick with me. It's about to be lit. I appreciate my mom so much for the discipline now. Yeah, that's real. You don't appreciate it at first, but after a while, when you see how stuff is now, you really do, man. You really do appreciate it. She wasn't gonna let us, not reach what we can reach unless we just chose it. Because when you get grown, if you want to go another way, then hey, that's on you. But That is when that teaching is there, it's man, shoot. Oh my goodness. Y'all, listen, when I tell you y'all lighting this cash app up, y'all have been such a blessing. I'm going to bless other people with what I got today for my birthday. I just want to thank y'all so much for the love and support. Y'all, this started off as a Q&A, and then we done got started talking about church and the spirit and bringing folk closer to God, honey. We talk about bad kids in the grocery store, whoopings. That's why I can't. Y'all don't never keep me on topic. See, y'all got to do better. Y'all don't keep me on topic. You know that. That's why we can't never do stuff. And folk come in here who don't know us, and be wondering why we on. Well, never stay on topic. Never. Thank you. Hashtag the cannons in the building. Listen, for all y'all who I saw somebody mention that earlier. They said if you want to smile, watch. That's true. Hashtag the cannons is they're another food channel. Their content is amazing. They're fun. You will not be bored watching them. I'm telling you, if you like our content, you will love their content. So make sure you check them out. Big shout out to hashtag the cannons. I love their channel, y'all. So definitely make sure you check them out and tell them that I sent you over there. Tell them your cousin sent you over there. Okay, do that for me. All right. They're super dope. They're super dope. If you like our channel, you definitely will like their channel. Very entertaining. And honey, the food. Child, I just be watching like, I just. One of these days we're gonna break bread. Now you can believe that. Now I'm just throwing it out there and let the spirit, if it hits you, just let it, let it marinate, and then let's go ahead and make that one happen. Let's go ahead and make that one happen, cousins. Just we'll talk about it. We'll talk. We're gonna pray on that all over this video, all over the world. We are going to pray on that. What? Wait, what? Wait, I just happened to read. Yeah, you might hit me with your hand, but you may come back with enough. What's going on in the chats, honey? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I gave myself an hour to be on here. We already at an hour and 18 minutes, y'all. Already. It just flies by. It really, really flies by, especially when y'all mess around and we start having service. Y'all, listen. Before I go, because I know my baby wants to bring in, I don't even know what time it is. My baby wants to bring in my birthday. And so I'm going to jump over here. But listen, before we go, I just want to thank y'all for fooling with me. This last year on YouTube has been one of my most successful years. And it is seriously, y'all don't even realize I have waited 10 years for this group of people. Straight up. I'm not lying. I have waited. I have patiently waited for y'all, okay? I have earnestly waited for this group of people. And I honestly feel like that's the reason why I waited so long, because I need the right mix. Same thing I said about the salon question. Would I ever have a salon? And I mentioned that. I am a very empathetic person. Vibes mean a lot to me. A whole lot, y'all. I don't know if anybody can relate, but I just got to, y'all, I done clicked off of people on we could have a video in the vibes in the comments would be so sweet, and then one person to come on and just be ugly for no reason. I'd be like, bloop, get that out of here. If I see it, get it on out of here. Because I don't want everybody in the mix. I want the mix to grow. I want the mix to be what it is and then just continue to grow. Bam. Bam. But I don't want, like, if it has to stop here to keep this This mix, y'all, when I tell you I'm not lying, I am so okay with that. Because can't nothing stop what God has in store. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is this groove that we have. That's what matters to me. So as we grow, and we have been able to do that, we've been able to grow this past year without altering how this feels. And that's so important to me, y'all. That is so overly important. Y'all are so great. My moderators, thank you so much. Speaking of moderators, listen, if y'all would, each of you, if y'all would email me and just be like, what's up? You told me to email you. MaryKBellaNC@gmail.com. Okay. Y'all just send me an email, okay? But yes, y'all, this is it for me. I appreciate y'all, and not just the way that you interact with me, but the way that you interact with each other. It means something. It's developed. It's the way it's supposed to be. So I appreciate that, man, because I used to get questions about that a lot. Like, I feel like you're so I got that underrated word. It just it I get it all the time, and I don't feel like I'm underrated. I feel like, you know, what I do is what I can do, and I try to do it the best way that I can. And it's seen. I know it's seen because it's done. So it's seen, but you have to, you gotta, you gotta move a certain way socially, like on social apps of any kind. You gotta move a certain way to be on the fast track. You see what I'm saying? The quick track to success. And I've never walked the same path. It's just not that I don't want, like, it's just not my path. I think that path is great for those who choose to walk it. There's some, I feel like do your thing. But if it's not my path, I'm not walking it. That's just how it is. Yes, that may slow up your process. Will it stop your process? Absolutely not. No, it can't do that. It don't have that much juice, y'all. That's just the bottom line to it. That's just the bottom line. It don't have the juice that it needs to be able to stop it. If it's ordained, that's just the bottom line. And if you believe that, you will move in the way that you need to move. You see? Oh, Paula, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm about to jump off of here too. I appreciate you though. Get your rest. Have sweet dreams. All of y'all, thank you so much for the birthday love. Thank you for the birthday love offering. The Cash App ministry was popping. The supers. I thank you, my supers. Y'all always show up and show out. And y'all, please believe that every time you donate to me in this platform, it goes back either to this channel or it goes to someone in need. It goes to a good thing. Either way it goes, it's going to for a good purpose, a great purpose. So thank you. At 12 o'clock, I am 40 years old. Period. 40 on them. I'm 40 on them. I feel 40 already. Aisha, thank you so much for the birthday offering, girl. That's up. You see, when the praises go up, the blessed. Y'all know. I ain't even got to. You see how God will use your friends and family. You see, to matriculate what's in His word. People don't know that. People don't. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet, y'all. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Y'all listen. If y'all go back and watch the videos again, this one, hit that thumbs up, please. It will do me so much justice for my birthday. Hit the thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up on any video you want to, okay? Pick your favorite 10 videos. And if you didn't thumbs it up, okay? I appreciate you. Jill, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so amazing. But yes, I'm about to go eat, kick it. Y'all, I don't know what's gonna happen on my birthday. I can't really call it. But I know my baby is not, he has the day off. So I'm excited about that. Y'all, he been rehearsing like crazy. They getting ready to go on tour. So they are working, y'all. They are working to give y'all some amazing, amazing performances. But he is what I like to call off tomorrow. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah. We're gonna have a good time. I'm assuming. I have no plans, but it always makes my birthdays very special. So I know we're gonna have a great time. But thank you all the love y'all showing. Every season. That's right, Toya. Yes. There go thrifting with Liddell. Yes. It wouldn't be right if we don't see Thrifty with these darn squirrel emojis. Now we can go ahead and hit the benediction. I've seen what I needed to see. We can go ahead and hit the benediction. Moderators, don't forget to shoot me an email, you guys. Okay? Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful night. And yeah. Be good. Get some rest, y'all. Good night. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. May the Lord watch. There it is. Good night, y'all.